Yes, honey, you better work. Yes, yes. I can't. I cannot. I must. Whatever. Hello there. I'm TabiaTalks, and this is yet another episode of TabiaTalks. Today we have a sexy episode. I'm going to be talking about the 9 things that I consider really sexy about guys. So if you agree, comment, let me know what you think, and stay tuned to see what I'm talking about. Let's get started. I am doing this episode because I am freshly out of the box, brand new, single. And I guess I'm like on the scene or getting back out there or whatever. And so I thought it'd be cool to share what I like when I meet guys. Number 1, a man who has purpose. But not just any old regular purpose. Purpose beyond money. Like something that gets him out of the bed in the morning. Something that he lives for, that he would die for. A man that would die for something is, gets my blood boiling. But something that is unshakable, that is just in him, that he knows his purpose, his reason for life. That's number 1. That is, it is so attractive. Number 2, speaking of unshakable, a man who is unshakable no matter what's happening around him. Somebody who, like if I was dating a guy and I'm hysterical or whatever, but he still knows what he has to do. Like I could throw whatever at him. Not that he's numb to me, not that he doesn't consider me or love me, but that he knows exactly what he needs to do. Despite whatever. He's not afraid, he's clear. That's why I'm not usually attracted to, I call them yes men or suckers. Sorry. But suckers are men who just do whatever they say, whatever you want them to do. And they believe that they are being the good guy and they're giving her the world and treating her like his little princess, and that's what girls want. And I'm not saying some girls don't want that, but deep down she doesn't really respect him. She doesn't. But so no yes men. It's not enough polarity to really drive me. You know, like you just do whatever I say, and I just feel like you're kind of like my peasant. I just like pat you on the head every day when you come home. Number 3, speaking of clarity is number 3. But clarity of thought, clarity of morals, clarity of direction. Oh, woof. Can't y'all feel that? But just he knows where he stands. He has integrity. He's clear about every decision that he makes. I am attracted to men who are more clear than I am, which is something that is very valuable in a relationship. Clarity of thought, clarity of mind, clarity of direction, clarity of heart. I have like a metaphor that I use for relationships with men and women. And it's kind of like a captain and his ship and the ocean. So I'm considering the women or the woman in your life the ocean. And the man in your life is the captain of his ship. Now, the ocean is very changeable. It can be very volatile, very calm, very nurturing to all the animals inside of it. But that thing could drive you crazy. It could knock you off your ship and all that. But A good captain knows how to guide his ship through any storm. He's not afraid. He goes straight in there. He's like, okay, the weather's a little choppy today. It's a little windy. It's a little rainy. I'm gonna have to change up my, I don't know, course. I don't know captain talk, but you have to, like, as a man, you can't be afraid of the storm. That is how she's gonna really trust you. Like, really trust you. If you can navigate her storm and be clear and have your direction in your mind the entire time without fail, you're in there. That is extremely sexy. Number 4. I was listening to this lecture a long time ago, and it kind of resonated with me. I'm not sure if it'll resonate with everybody else, and I don't know if anybody's seen it happen. But number 4 is doing something even though you're afraid to do it. In the lecture, this woman said, it was her and her husband, and he agreed with it. She said that the sexiest thing that a man could do is to be terrified of something. And for us as women to see the terror in your eyes and for you to do it anyway. For you to face it, for you to confront it. That's really sexy, so get on that. Number 5, penetrating power. Now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not talking about that kind of penetration. I'm talking about energetic penetration. Like somebody, like, so masculine energy is big, right? It can make you feel small in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. And penetrating power is if you're talking to a man and he can see past whatever you are putting in front of him. It's kind of like clarity and direction. All this stuff kind of links together. But to penetrate your mind, to penetrate your heart, that sharpness, the clarity. Someone who can penetrate a situation, get right to the point. Somebody who is direct. Somebody who cannot be swayed, I guess. Just going there. Number 6, accountability and responsibility. Yes. Somebody who knows how their actions affect the person that they're with and the larger community and the world. Like, really, your actions affect the world. And a man who knows that and lives by that is, I love it. I love all this stuff, but I love that. And that's why, like, in like hip hop culture today, let me think of somebody. Like Lil Wayne or somebody. It's like, oh, I cannot stand. I'm sorry for Lil Wayne fans out there. Sorry, not sorry. But Lil Wayne, he just carries himself like he just has no care in the world. He's not carrying his community. He doesn't have a vision for his community. He doesn't know where he stands. He puts down his women. It's just carelessness. And carelessness is a big turn off for me. And somebody like Chris Brown, I know a lot of people love Chris Brown, but he kind of has like an air of immaturity. He's not really accountable for anything. It's just not cute for me. Sorry. And men don't know how much they affect their environment. Masculine energy creates, feminine energy nurtures, and we nurture that creation and we bring it to fruition. Yeah, that's the word. But yeah, like, I just love when men know their presence. Like, I love it when they know who they are, where they stand. Number 7, strength. Now, physical strength is very important and it can be nice looking. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I'm more so talking about strength of mind, strength of heart, strength of morality, just somebody who can withstand and overcome and learn and guide and teach. Somebody who can take what life gives them and turn it into gold. It's a beautiful thing when you can see a man do that. Number 8, manipulation. I know that sounds kind of weird, but somebody who can manipulate a situation, be sensitive to the situation, be aware of a situation, be it with his wife or girlfriend, with a board meeting at the work. At work, what's wrong with me? But also if he's at the grocery store talking to the cashier, being sensitive enough to him or her to manipulate what he wants, but with love, not with malice, not with deceit. So somebody who has that ability, who has that capability to be able to manipulate, to know that his presence does affect his environment. And knowing how to do that with love and with grace is just, I love it. Number 9 is depth. Now this, I think for me, is my number 1. I cannot date a guy who doesn't have any type of depth. Because I think the masculine makes things deeper, right? And the feminine makes things wider. And I want to be able, and I feel like a lot of women know this, maybe subconsciously, but they want to be able to stretch and to be wide. I want somebody to like open us up. It feels like this rather than this. Like a man has the ability to deepen your love. And it's like, it's so great. Like really great, because another woman could never do that. Never. Because if you're ever around a group of women for a long time, and it's like awesome, I love hanging around women because it has its own perks. But a man can make any situation seem deeper, more meaningful. Like women, we give meaning to a lot of things, but it's more so like a feeling. Like even sexually, if you are sexually intimate with somebody, it is a man's job to deepen the experience, and it's a woman's job to widen it. It's somebody who has depth of thought, somebody who can see beyond. That's another thing I didn't put in the list. I should have. Somebody who can see beyond. Somebody who can take risks. Who is innovative. Who can see beyond what is in front of him. Who can feel beyond what is in front of him. Oh, and like a little honorable mention, I guess, is I have this weird thing. I think I put a post up on Facebook. But I have this weird thing that I really like when dudes wear like a button-up shirt. And it's like a regular, when you go to work shirt. But the twist is that their sleeves are rolled up. I have no idea why I like that. I guess it's kind of like, it's like, yeah, you're polished, but you can get to work too. I just like that contrast, and I think every woman likes a man who can use his hands. You might not use your hands, but just look like it. So that's pretty cool. So that was my 9 things, and they all kind of interconnect, but I just love, like when a man embodies those things, it's just so beautiful. Like, I know men probably don't want to be called beautiful, but I think that's like the best word to call it to me. But if you agree, please give me a comment. If you disagree, you can give me a comment too. But thank you for listening, and until next time.